Archangel Michael says, "It's an emergency, only 3 minutes left." Someone you deeply love, who is now in heaven, is asking you to listen this urgently. Please don't ignore it. Heaven trembled today because your name was mentioned before the courts of angels. The soul you lost stood before me and pleaded for me to delay my judgment over your life. I did, but the countdown has begun. You have 3 minutes to accept the divine turning I'm offering you. This is a shift that could cancel every curse sent against you. A blessing like this comes once in a generation. Say yes to the call, or the miracle you begged me for will slip from your grasp. Your name was written in the archives of heaven long before you were born. Every breath you take, every tear you've shed, every prayer you whispered through your pain, I have seen them all. I have collected your sorrow, bottled your tears, and recorded your sacrifices. They were never forgotten. They were never overlooked. They were preparation for this very hour. I am a God of grace, but I am also a God of order. And when a window opens in the spirit realm, it does not remain open forever. There is a countdown attached to this miracle. The angels assigned to deliver your breakthrough are waiting for your yes. They will not move until your heart turns. They will not act until you surrender. This is why the soul who loved you came pleading on your behalf, to buy you time, because your spirit has grown tired and your faith has grown faint. I am speaking now, not in riddles, not in parables, but directly because your life is standing at a crossroads. What you decide today will echo for generations. If you choose me fully, if you return to me completely, I will do more than you ever asked. I will not only break the curse, I will replace it with a generational blessing. Comment Amen if you receive this word right now. Let me tell you something hidden. The attacks against you were never just about you. The enemy saw what I placed inside you before you saw it. Yourself. The warfare, the rejection, the sudden losses, they were all designed to make you doubt my hand. But hear me. If the enemy fought you this hard, it's only because he's terrified of what I'm about to do through you. That's why this 3-minute window is critical. Because if you say yes, I will flip everything the enemy used to break you into tools that will build you. You are chosen. You are called. You are marked by my fire, and the devil knows it. That is why you've been attacked so relentlessly. It wasn't because you were weak. It's because you carry my oil. It's because the enemy saw glimpses of your future when you couldn't see past your pain. But I, the Lord, did not leave you there. Even when you fell, even when you strayed, even when your hands were stained, I still covered you. I still kept you. And now I am calling you back to me, my child. I've hidden a breakthrough in plain sight. But you must choose to believe again. You must choose to lift your hands and say, God, I accept the turning. Because once this divine gate closes, the blessing will move to another who is ready. But I do not want to pass you by. I want to finish what I started in you. I want to restore the years you lost in confusion, betrayal, and silence. Do not let your pride or your past hold you back. I never called the perfect. I called the willing. And if your heart says yes, I will send angels on assignment tonight. They will war for you in the spirit. They will break chains in your bloodline. They will overturn generational altars raised to keep you small. And they will carry a miracle that has your name etched upon it. Take this moment seriously, because what is happening now in the heavens is not usual. The atmosphere is shifting. The angels are listening. The cloud of witnesses is watching. Your mother, yes, the one who left too soon, she still loves you. Her love is not gone. It is alive. It still moves through the corridors of my glory, and she is whispering, let go. Let go of the bitterness. Let go of the shame. Let go of the fear. Because when you do, I will release the favor you thought was lost forever. Like this video, if you know this is for you, you must know how precious you are to me. Even when others saw dirt, I saw gold. Even when they threw you away, I was picking up every broken piece. My son did not bleed for you to live a half-broken life. His blood was enough. His sacrifice opened this door. And you, yes you, are the one I have chosen to walk through it. You've been waiting for a confirmation. This is it. This is your sign. Don't harden your heart. Don't overthink it. Just respond in your spirit. Say, God, I receive it, and I will know. I don't need perfection. I don't need fancy words. I need your surrendered heart. That is all. Now listen carefully. In the next 72 hours, you will see signs of this shift. Watch for what I show you. Listen to what I place. In your dreams, there will be sudden changes, some uncomfortable, some unexplainable. But do not fear. I am the one behind it. I am rearranging the pieces of your life for glory. I am removing what cannot stay and bringing in what must enter. Don't resist the shaking. Don't fight the pruning. It is preparation for something far greater than what you lost. Subscribe to this channel if you are ready for the turning I'm offering. Even now, I am speaking to hearts that have been numb for years. Hearts that once burned with passion but have turned cold. I know what they did to you. I know what they said about you. But I also know what I placed inside of you. And it's not over. It is not too late. My grace is reaching for you with urgency. There will be healing in relationships that seemed permanently fractured. There will be restoration in finances that looked beyond repair. There will be opportunities that come without explanation. That is how you will know it's me. Because when I move, I leave no room for coincidence. My fingerprints are divine. My timing is perfect. My mercy is relentless. Child, I am not asking you to figure everything out. I am asking you to trust me again. I am asking you to lay down your weapons and pick up your worship. Because what worship does is unlock doors that strategy cannot. It confuses the enemy and aligns your heart with heaven. And right now, that alignment is all you need. Not more money, not more connections, just more of me. The soul who stood before me, your loved one, asked that you would be given another chance. Her words were soaked in love. Her voice shook the courts of heaven. I honored her request, but I also warned her, if you do not respond now, the next time your name is mentioned, it will be for judgment, not mercy. Let me tell you something that no man can ever take from you. You are favored. Even if the money is low, even if the friends are gone, even if the room feels empty, You are favored because my presence is still in your midst. Where I dwell, miracles follow. Where I walk, dead things come back to life. Where I breathe, the curse is broken. But now I ask something bold from you. If this message is stirring your soul, if your spirit is shaking with recognition, then I want you to show your faith in a deeper way. I want you to plant a seed into the atmosphere of this word. Give us super thanks, not because I need your money, but because obedience unlocks overflow. Let it be $10 or $50 or whatever your faith leads you to. You are not buying a blessing, but you are breaking a barrier. You have not been forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not too late, too broken, or too far gone. You are standing on holy ground. You are being offered a moment that could change everything. All it requires is a yes, a full surrender, a return to the one who never left. The time of delay is over. The hour of decision is here. And I, the Lord your God, am not asking for a portion of you. I am calling for all of you, because the magnitude of the blessing I have prepared cannot be carried by half-hearted faith. It requires full trust. It demands full devotion. You cannot walk into a promised land still dragging the burdens of Egypt. You must leave behind what no longer serves you. There is a divine shaking taking place in the spirit. What you thought was being taken from you is actually being cleared to make space. I'm not punishing you, I'm positioning you. I'm not breaking you, I'm birthing something new through you. The pain, the silence, the waiting, it all had a purpose. Nothing you endured was wasted. Every tear watered the soil of your future. I heard your prayers when you cried, God, if you're real, show me. This is your proof. This message, this moment, it is your evidence, not just of my existence, but of my care, of my compassion, of my willingness to come to you even now, after all the delays, distractions, and disappointments. I have not changed my mind about you. My plans still stand. My word still holds power over your life. Child, let me speak to your fear, that fear that keeps whispering, what if I fail again? That fear is not from me. I am not the author of confusion. I am the God of clarity. And I say to you now, if you step forward, I will not let you fall. I will catch you. I will carry you. I will complete the work I began in you before you were ever in your mother's womb. Comment 12:12 if you feel chains breaking even now. This is why the enemy fought you in the womb. This is why you were targeted in childhood. This is why relationships collapsed without warning, because your life carries weight in the spirit. And if you ever fully stepped into who I created you to be, hell would shake. So the enemy threw everything he could at you, betrayals, heartbreak, abandonment, to silence your roar. But he forgot something. I am still your God, and I never left your side. Even when you cursed my name in your pain, I was covering you. Even when you turned to other things to numb the ache, I was watching over you. And now, in this moment, I'm whispering, come back. Not in anger, not in shame, but in love. Because no one can replace you. No one can carry what I've placed inside of you. The soul who stood in front of me, your mother, your sibling, your child, your dearest friend, they did not come with complaints. They came with compassion. Their plea was not for judgment. It was for mercy. Lord, they said, just one more chance. I honored that plea. I held back the storm, but I cannot wait forever. You must move now. You may not understand everything, and that's okay. You don't need all the answers. You just need to say yes. That yes is enough to unlock angels on assignment. That yes is enough to shift your atmosphere. That yes is enough to break the yoke that has followed your bloodline for generations. What your ancestors could not break, I will break through you. Say yes, and I will rewrite your legacy. You've been standing at the edge for too long, afraid to jump, afraid to believe again. But I tell you, what's waiting on the other side of your yes is far greater than anything you'll leave behind. The pain of staying stuck is worse than the discomfort of growing. So take my hand, step out. Trust that I will part the waters again. You are not here by accident. You are not watching this by coincidence. You are here because heaven has set a divine appointment with your soul, right here, right now. And if you respond, the gates will open, the miracle will move, the verdict will be delayed, and the blessing will be released. This is not just a message, it is a lifeline. I am the God who parts seas. I am the one who shuts the mouths of lions. I am the Father who leaves the 99 to chase the one. And you, child, are the one I am chasing today. Comment 333 if you feel that today is your turning point. You have cried long enough. You have begged long enough. You have survived long enough. Now it is time to thrive. I am not the God of almost. I am the God of fulfillment. I don't do halfway miracles. When I move completely. When I restore double. And when I bless, I don't add sorrow with it. Do not let shame keep you silent. Do not let guilt keep you stuck. There is no sin so great that my blood cannot cover. There is no failure so final that my grace cannot reach. The cross wasn't a gesture, it was a guarantee. A promise that even your worst day cannot undo my purpose for your life. And now I'm asking you to take the leap. Take the risk of faith, because this window is narrow and the moment is fragile. But if you move, I will catch you. If you run, I will restore you. If you fall, I will raise you up again. The clock is ticking. The countdown has begun. Heaven is watching, and your name is still echoing in the courts of angels. Do not let this blessing slip into the hands of another. It was always meant for you. I have seen how the world has tried to define you by your wounds. But I, the Lord your God, do not define you by what was broken. I define you by what I'm about to restore. You have allowed your past to mute your voice, to slow your steps, to cloud your identity, but no more. I am calling you to rise, not in your own strength, but in mine. The delay was never denial. It was me preparing you to carry something heavier than the burden, something holier, my glory. You must release the shame that keeps whispering lies into your mind. That voice telling you you'll always be stuck, you're too far gone, you missed your time. That is not my voice. That is the voice of the accuser. But I am your advocate. I am your redeemer, and I say your time is not over. In fact, it's only just beginning. The enemy wants you to think you're disqualified because of what happened behind closed doors. But I am not man. I do not judge as man does. I see the heart. I see what others can't. I saw the fight you endured in secret, the silent battles, the quiet breaking. And still, I kept the plan in place. Still, I chose you. This is the hour where the hidden will be revealed, where what was lost will be returned, where every tear will be repaid in joy, not just because you earned it, but because my mercy outruns your mistakes. This moment is holy, and you are being wrapped in a second chance. Child, I want you to pay attention to what begins to stir in your surroundings. Things you thought were over will suddenly resurface. People who left your life will reappear with new intentions. Opportunities you missed will reintroduce themselves. This is not a coincidence. This is divine recovery. I am reversing the curse. I am undoing what the enemy thought he had finished. I know you feel tired. The waiting has worn you thin. But strength is coming. My spirit is about to breathe new life into you. And where there was confusion, I will bring clarity. Where there was heartbreak, I will bring healing. Where there was lack, I will bring overflow. You're not too late. You didn't miss it. You're not disqualified. You're right on time. I'm removing the blindfolds that pain and fear put on your eyes. You're about to see clearly again. You're about to feel joy again. You're about to remember what it means to hope without fear of disappointment. Comment 999. If you know God is giving you another chance right now, this is a divine reversal. The word spoken over you in heaven cannot be cancelled by what people say on earth. The promise made to your bloodline is still alive. It may have skipped generations because no one said yes, but you're here now. You're the one who is breaking the pattern. You're the one who is starting the legacy of freedom. Yes, it has been heavy. Yes, the attacks have been unfair, but the oil that comes from crushed olives is the most fragrant. Your crushing has created anointing, and that anointing is what will carry you forward. You don't have to pretend to be okay. I already know what's buried inside. But I'm not scared of your brokenness. I'm not disappointed in your doubts. I'm here to remind you, you are still mine. Say yes, and I will rebuild what the enemy tore down. Say yes, and I will resurrect what you buried out of fear. Say yes, and I will light a fire in your soul again. Don't walk away now. Don't scroll past. This is sacred ground. The veil between heaven and earth is thin right now. Your spirit feels it, that stirring, that trembling. It's me, I'm here, not to judge, but to invite. There are miracles waiting to be released with your name already written on them. Angels are holding them, waiting for my command. But I have held back the release until your spirit says yes. I will not force it. I never force love. But when you surrender, I will flood your life with evidence of my favor. This is why the devil tried to convince you that I wasn't listening, that I didn't care, because he knew. If you ever realized how close I actually was, he would lose his grip on you forever. You are closer to a shift than you know. The person who left you didn't break you. They opened the space for me to step in. The betrayal that crushed you didn't destroy you. It revealed what needed healing. And the delay that made you angry didn't reject you. It redirected you. Everything was always moving toward this divine intersection. Now you must choose. Will you trust me again? Will you let me touch the deepest parts of your heart? Will you let me remove the bitterness you've been hiding for years? Will you allow me to do what no person ever could? If your answer is yes, even if whispered with trembling lips, I will answer you with power. I will show up in your life so loudly that the mockers will have to watch in silence. The ones who called you cursed will see you crowned. The ones who left you broken will see you dancing in my blessing. Like this message, if your heart knows you're being called right now, there's something sacred about surrender. It's not weakness, it's worship. When you let go of control, I take over. When you say, God, I can't fix this, I step in with healing hands. Your miracle begins where your effort ends. This is the moment to stop fighting in the flesh and start moving in the spirit. Your mother in heaven did not plead with me for nothing. She saw the turning. She saw what was hanging in the balance. She cried, Lord, not yet. Let them receive what you wrote for them. I heard her voice. I saw her love, and so I paused everything for you. This moment was her cry answered. You have 3 minutes, I said, not to scare you, but because the shift is real, there is a divine clock ticking in the spirit realm. Heaven waits for no one forever. Destiny requires decisions. The longer you hesitate, the more difficult it becomes to return. But right now, in this holy interruption, I'm giving you one last open door. Child, I have already gone ahead of you. I've already secured the resources. I've already assigned the right people. I've already cleared the traps. I've already prepared the table. Now I just need your yes. Comment 1010 if you believe your miracle has already begun. You're going to see sudden movement. You're going to receive unexpected messages. Doors that refuse to open for years will creak open with ease, not because of luck, not because of chance, but because of obedience. I reward obedience with abundance. Not always in material things, but in clarity, peace, joy, and alignment. These are the real treasures. And when you walk in them, everything else finds its way to you. Don't let pride rob you of your portion. Don't let fear silence your surrender. Don't let regret keep you from revival. Say yes. Whisper it. Weep it. Declare it. Just don't. Ignore this call. The heavens are ready. The angels are alert. I am leaning close. I have waited long enough. Say yes, and the blessing will be released. I have come this far with you, not to leave you standing alone now. I have held back judgment. I have silenced the storms that were forming around your life. And I have delayed the consequences you were not yet strong enough to face. But child, I did not do all this to watch you walk away from your moment. I did it because love never quits. Love stands and waits, even when the one it's waiting for is unsure, even when the one it's waiting for is drifting. This is your moment of divine rescue. The walls the enemy built around your destiny are beginning to fall. The chains that held your name in spiritual places are breaking, not because of anything you've done, but because of my mercy. You were not forgotten. You were fought for by me, by the soul in heaven who pleaded on your behalf, and by the angels who have been circling your life, waiting for my word. You don't have to earn this miracle. You don't have to perform for this breakthrough. I'm not a father who blesses based on performance. I bless based on my promise, and my promise is rooted in who I am, not what you've done. You've been taught to expect disappointment, but I'm teaching you to expect divine fulfillment. You asked me years ago, will I ever be free? You prayed in silence, do you still see me? And today I answer you, yes, I have seen every moment. I have counted every step. I have remembered every promise I made over your life, and I have not cancelled a single one. But now the time is short. The window is small, the gate is narrow, and it is open only to those who will respond in spirit and truth. Let me remind you, who you are. You are not a mistake. You are not a failure. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are not abandoned. You are not broken beyond repair. You are mine. You belong to the God who parts seas and shuts lions' mouths. You belong to the one who created stars and still knows your name. You belong to the one who took your shame and nailed it to a cross, never to be seen again. Now I want to give you something even greater, a future filled with glory. But to walk into it, you must leave some things behind. Not just sin, but guilt. Not just rebellion, but regret. Not just habits, but heaviness. I'm trying to make you light again so you can fly where I'm calling you. You've carried burdens too long that were never meant to stay. The voices in your mind that call you unlovable, those whispers are lies. I never called you that. I never labeled you as worthless. I never saw you as too much or too late. Those are chains the enemy wants you to wear. I came to break them today. This turning is not just about saving your future. It's about restoring your soul. You are not meant to live in survival mode forever. I created you to thrive. I created you to laugh without fear of the future. I created you to walk in peace, not panic, in faith, not fear. You've gotten so used to disappointment that joy feels suspicious. But I'm about to show you what joy that stays looks like. Say yes, and I will rewrite the story the enemy tried to write in your bloodline. Say yes, and I will make your children's lives better because of your decision. Say yes, and I will open up opportunities so rare they'll know it was me. Comment 555 if you're saying yes in your heart right now. You are not who they said you are. You are who I say you are. You are not limited by your upbringing. You are elevated by your calling, and that calling did not expire. Even when you messed up, even when you gave up, even when you thought it was over, my calling is without repentance. That means I never took it back. I'm about to reintroduce you to yourself, the real you, the you who laughs freely, the you who worships without shame, the you who believes boldly, the you who trusts me again, the you who walks into rooms not shrinking back, but stepping forward in purpose. This yes is not just about today. It's about years from now. It's about the next generation. It's about altars you'll build and strongholds you'll tear down. It's about healing that will flow from your story even into strangers' lives. It's about me using every piece of your journey, even the broken parts, for glory. You thought I could only use the polished version of you, but I'm using the raw, the real, the redeemed. I'm not waiting until you're perfect. I'm moving because your heart is open. You have no idea how much has been delayed just waiting for this surrender. There are contracts in the spirit realm that are waiting for my signature. There are blessings trapped in the hands of angels who are waiting for your yes. There are lands, relationships, assignments, and gifts that are all hanging in the balance. And the moment your heart turns, they will fall into place. Heaven's timeline will catch up to your purpose. Don't resist. Don't hesitate. You've done life your way and seen where it got you. Now watch what I can do with full access. I will pour out such peace over your mind that insomnia will lose its hold. I will surround you with people who honor your anointing, not mock your wounds. I will answer prayers you forgot you prayed. I will fulfill dreams you buried out of disappointment, all of it, if you say yes, not to religion, but to relationship, not to rules, but to restoration, not to shame, but to supernatural peace. Say yes, and the judgment that was coming toward your life will be rerouted. Say yes, and what was meant to destroy you will be used to elevate you. Say yes, and the inheritance the enemy tried to steal will be returned sevenfold. You are not alone. I've placed this message before your eyes because I wanted you to know how far I'd go to reach you. This video is not by chance. It is a divine summons, a final invitation. You've been walking on the edge of surrender for months. You've been feeling me tug at your soul. And now, this is the moment to decide. Don't let this slip past you like so many other moments. This one is different. You're hearing my voice clearer than you ever have before. Don't silence it. Don't scroll away. Don't walk away. Don't say, maybe later. Later is not promised. This moment is, and it is holy. Comment 222. If you know in your heart this word is speaking to you, let them call you crazy for believing again. Let them mock you for surrendering. Let them laugh when you say you've changed. It doesn't matter what they think. I will honor your yes, and they will have to watch the miracle unfold in front of them. They will have to witness what obedience brings. They will see me raise you, bless you, protect you, and establish you. And it will be undeniable that I, the Lord your God, did it all. Because no man will be able to take credit. No one will be able to say they made you. Only my hand, only my grace. Only my name will be glorified through you. You were made for this moment. Heaven waited for you to respond. And now that you have, I will release what was withheld. I will send the angels to complete the assignment. I will open the gates over your life. I will restore what the locusts devoured, and I will do it swiftly. The turning has begun. The miracle has been activated. The blessing has been unlocked, and your name, yes, your name, is being written in the book of deliverance. And now, as the heavens rejoice and the angels begin to move, I seal this moment with my presence. The cries that once went unanswered have reached me, and I am responding with a power the enemy cannot stop. Every lie spoken against you is being reversed. Every curse whispered in secret is being cancelled. I am surrounding you with favor like a shield. You are not returning to who you were. You are rising into who I made you to be. I declare peace over your home. I declare strength over your mind. I declare restoration over every place that once held pain. Your heart will beat with hope again. Your days will no longer be marked by confusion, but by clarity and purpose. This is not just a turning, it is a resurrection. You are walking into the beginning of everything I promised. So walk forward without fear. Stand boldly in this new grace. Let every breath remind you that you are chosen, protected, and forever loved by me. What was delayed is now delivered. What was broken is now made whole. The miracle is not coming. It has begun. Amen.